Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and tonight we are continuing our TPC Charters Airline regional operations flights with a flight from San Antonio to Wichita. So San Antonio, Texas to Wichita, Kansas, KSKF-KICT, 37 passengers on the manifest. We are light tonight. So we're landed at San Antonio Kelly Field earlier today, this morning to be exact. And now we're going to pick it up and get things going. We got some ATC, and looks like Andrew's here first. Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, so I wanted to remind you that today's flight is brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flights and resources, and more. Check out the pilotclub.org. All right, very good, very good. Andrew says, not getting a lot of money too. Yeah, well, sometimes that's what you gotta do. That's okay, it happens, it happens. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck and get things going. We already did our preliminary safety inspection. Batteries on, no smoking signs. We will arm the emergency lights. Turn nav lights on. And let's see, let's request GPU, shall we? All right, very good. We'll take GPU power. All right, there it is. Good. I'll go here. PA. And we'll go, well, let's get some services. I don't know what kind of services they got here, but we'll try. Let's go to details. We'll get our flight plan. All right, that looks good. Check mark it, 37 passengers, pretty simple routing there, and we'll start boarding. All right, meanwhile, let's get our display set up. All right, that looks good. I believe we need to call clearance 132.775. 132.775. That's Houston Center. All right, let's go ahead and call clearance and get our clearance.
I'll go with your contact Jacksonville 13592 with you. District 5647 Jacksonville 13592.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the Embraer aircraft. On
No,
behalf of the captain and all cabin crew, we would like to wish you a safe flight. Before taking your seats, please make sure that your small hand luggage, including backpacks, handbags, and shopping bags from the duty-free zone, it was placed only under the seats in front of you, leaving space on the shelves for large hand luggage. Please do not place luggage in the aisles or in the area of emergency exits. Passengers sitting in emergency rows are asked to ensure that their hand luggage is placed on the shelves during takeoff and landing, leaving the floor clear of any objects. Please activate airplane mode on electronic devices with network connectivity. Charging electronic devices is prohibited, and if you notice any irregularities in their operation, please contact the onboard crew immediately. At the same time, we would like to inform you that drinking alcohol not purchased on board, smoking, and using e-cigarettes is prohibited. Thank you for your attention.
All right, so this is, let's see here. This is going to be our craft right here. Let's go ahead and call Houston Center. Good evening. ERJ Pilot Club 6. We're on the ground at Kelly Field. Request IFR to Wichita. Oh, they just came off. They went offline. Oh man. All right. Well, in that case, we're just gonna do our own thing, right? All right. That's too bad. Yeah, they came on for like 30 minutes. All right, so we don't have the squawk code. I don't know, it's 2100 we'll put in there. So now we need CTAF. One, two, four, three. Oh, that started to rain. We don't need that anymore then. So, okay, that looks good. No CBs out. Database is good. We'll go to root. KICT. Alright, TPC6. And we'll go ahead and send that. Alright, data link, apply active. Right, we're departing runway 34. Oh, interesting, those departures here. I don't think we're going to use any. And then arrival. Runway 19 right, ILS, vectors, and we'll apply that. Alright, our first fix is Henley, that looks good. Let's go to this box here. Do performance in it. Let's get our cruise winds. 3:22:23. Go takeoff runway 34. 337 is the heading, and let's get the winds here in San Antonio are 70 at 5. All right, and our block fuel today is going to be 11.2. That looks good. We'll go here, runway 34. Condition is wet. Flaps are going to be 2. Let's get our weather, 29090. That looks good. We'll calculate and we'll go to manifest. Our trim is 2.9. Alright, and we'll go ahead and send to MCDU. There's going to be RTO. Alright, let's go here, check our lights. Okay, look good. And we'll do our fire test. We'll start APU. Let's see here, heading we need is 337. And runway 34 is 11.5. All right, we're doing a flex takeoff 2, rated to 36, rotated 123. That looks good. We'll get rid of that. Let's get some charts. Alright, so we're here. We're going to take Alpha 2, so tail right on the push. Actually, we probably don't even need a push here, right? Yep. Alright, cool. Go back here. Let's see. We run the rudder there. Interesting. All right. Anyway, so APU's on. Let's go turn on electrical pump A. And actually what we're going to do here, enable that and resume. All right, we'll go here, close the door. We have 4 minutes. We're going to be coming in Fort Worth. So Waco. So let's see here. About 30 miles. Right about there. And then all right, so that's 70 miles southwest. We'll call them. They are 133175. That looks good. Let's come off GPU. All right, we just got to finish fueling. We'll be good to go. Now we're going to put 3.7. Gonna go with 2000 in the box. Back to flight plan. Doing climb 1 here. That looks good. Alright, so taxi's gonna be Alpha 2, Alpha Foxtrot. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. My name is Martin. With First Officer Iqbal, we will have the pleasure of leading today's flight. We will soon start taxiing to the runway. The flight should take place on time. Please listen to the cabin crew's instructions during the flight. Thank you, and have a smooth flight.
Cabin crew, doors on flight and cross-check.
No takeoff. Flat. Takeoff. Okay. Flaps. Flight controls.
Cabin secured.
Toga mode. Ground equipment. APU. Checklist complete.
All right, and I guess we were muted. How about that? There's Air Canada over there. Alright, we're coming up to Foxtrot here. Before takeoff checklist, please.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Lights.
Cabin crew ready for departure.
On.
Brakes temperature.
Checked.
ECAS.
Checked.
Transponder.
TARA.
Takeoff configuration.
Checked.
Toga mode.
Okay, what's happening here?
Auto throttle. Checklist complete.
My gosh, something happened here. Weird glitch. Yeah, some weird glitch happened. Oh boy. Kellyfield traffic. ERJ Pilot Club 6 taking runway 34 for an IFR departure to the north, Kellyfield. Alright, that looks clear there. Go ahead and arm auto throttle.
Approaching runway 34. Entered runway 34, 11,500 feet remaining.
checked. Gear up. Flaps 1. Flap 0.
Class Charlie above.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the seatbelt warning lights turn off. For your safety and comfort, we also suggest that you keep your seatbelts fastened throughout the flight in case unexpected turbulence.
Alright, AP on. Flap 0. After takeoff, checklist, please.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
0.
Pressurization.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Alright, what's our climb schedule here? Climb 1, good. Excuse me. Alright, 10,000. Turn the lights off. Gotta get out of this soup here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon launch our onboard service, offering hot and cold drinks as well as a meal or snack. Please read the onboard menu. If you have a food allergy to any of the ingredients, please inform the cabin crew. At the same time, we kindly inform you that the preferred payment method is payment by card. Thank you.
That's looking pretty. One 175. 135,175.
Airline 570, they're ready for Southwest 14.
Southwest 449, forward transition altitude.
350.
Alright, standard. I'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off.
Correction, Envoy 117, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descend and maintain 190, Envoy 117.
We're 2 Romeo Foxtrot, descend via Jeffrey 5, arrival Dallas above altimeter 299.5. United 1370, Memphis is offline, chase your advisor, frequency please. Dallas 4953, clear direct Stillwater Airport.
Direct Stillwater Airport, 4953.
I'm gonna go chat with the cabin crew. I'll be right back.
Envoy 117, Houston, send is offline, change your advisor, frequency please.
Already in com. Look up.
Yep. American 4, correction, American 35, contact forward, correction, Lone Star approach 125.02.
Lone Star approach 12502, American 35.
Southwest 14, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
2502, Southwest 14, I'll say that.
Frontier Flight 3021, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
Lone Star approach 125.02, Frontier 3021.
Forward Center, TBM 928, Bravo Romeo, on the ground at Waco, waiting copy IFR to Dallas Love.
We're 928, Bravo Romeo. Forward Center, clear to the Dallas Love Field Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 3,000. expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. And squawk 5110.
All right, 928 Bravo Romeo, clear to Dallas Love, as filed. I'm going to take 3,000, expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. And squawk 5110, 928 Bravo Romeo.
Great, Bravo Romeo, read back correct.
Hey, Bravo Romeo, we're ready to taxi too.
Great, Bravo Romeo, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha.
100 V Alpha, hey, Bravo Romeo.
All right, we're back on deck. Everything's going well here. I'm gonna call ATC soon.
American 1545, Albuquerque's offline, change your advisory frequency for.
Is that for American 1545?
Uh-huh, yep. Sorry, I had to think about what I was doing. American 1545, Albuquerque's offline, have a good night.
Albuquerque's offline, have a good night, 1545, thanks.
Gonna call him here. What we got? This aircraft here, 4,000. That's okay. Thousand to go.
And it's the 928 Bravo Romeo, runway 19 ready to go, with it.
Right, Bravo Romeo, fly runway heading, runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 19er, clear for takeoff, clear Bravo Romeo.
We have just reached cruising altitude. The entire flight was carried out in accordance with the submitted flight plan. The weather at the destination airport should be good. We do not expect any disruption.
Fort Worth Center, good evening. ERJ Pilot Club 6, 70 miles southwest of Waco, 370.
Pilot Club 6, Fort Worth Center, squawk 7437.
Squawk 7437, Pilot Club 6.
That was 4953, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000.
Pilot's discretion, 5,000, down 4953.
Oklahoma City altimeter 29 or 9 or 8. 2 Romeo Foxtrot, contact Lone Star approach 125.02.
I'll see if I can go through that.
Pilot Club 6, I have a one fix to add to your flight plan for you after Will Rogers VOR. The direct Huska, Hotel Uniform Sierra Kilo Alpha.
Roger, after Will Rogers, VOR, Hotel, Uniform, Sierra, Kilo, Alpha, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, read back correct.
Hotel,
GPS
Uniform,
765,
Sierra, Kilo, Alpha. Alright, I got it in ForeFlight. I'm not gonna dare putting it in the FMS. It may crash it, but we got it.
We're 928 Bravo Romeo, your radar contact. Verify you're squawking the right code.
Let's go 0.8.
Hey, Bravo Romeo, I have a body at enter.
Great Bravo Romeo, Roger, I'm going to maintain 15,000.
15,008, Bravo Romeo.
Great Bravo Romeo, turn left, setting 0, 9 or 0.
Left 090, Bravo Romeo.
Yeah, it's 4953, Kansas City Center's offline, change your advisor frequency.
Roger, go for 93.
So KICT, let's see there, no star. I'm gonna set up for 19er right.
Ray Bravo Romeo, clear direct Cedar Creek, VOR.
Next Cedar Creek, 8 Bravo Romeo.
American 3010, forward center, you on frequency.
Wichita, 19er right. Exit left on Delta. Here's our gates. So we can probably cross on Bravo. Alright, let's look at this here. ICTVOR 1138.
Forward center, good afternoon, American 3010. Be checking in, flight level 350. Going to be about 50 southeast of the Grossbeck VOR.
American 3010, forward center, roger. Send via the Beery 3 arrival, altimeter 2994.
Send via the Beery 3 arrival, 94 on the altimeter, American 3010.
Yeah, look at that. That's looking nice. Alright,
Qatari 31 Juliet, Memphis, centers offline, change to advisory frequency.
19er right.
Frequency change of Qatari 31 Juliet, see ya.
10,300. So we'll go low brake. Alright, that's looking good.
Forward center, November 2750 Bravo.
November 2750 Bravo.
Hey, good evening, sir. Jet Cessna 182 full on board in Midland. IFR to Wichita Falls, full number 275 to the bottom.
Verify 0 Bravo, I'm going to give you your IFR clearance, but more than likely I will be disconnected by the time you are ready for takeoff. But you're clear to the Wichita Falls Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect, correction, climb and maintain 7,000. And squawk 5215.
Alright, sir, thank you for the clearance. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll just cancel our IFR. Thank you so much for being on. Sorry, Mr.
No worries. UPS 1204, radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
Unicom, UPS 1204.
Let's look at the conditions there in Wichita. Wind 180 at 10, good visibility. We had a few clouds at 4,100, scattered 25,000, temperatures 31, and altimeters 299.5. All right. Atlanta just came on. And they got some kind of flight going on there in Miami, Florida. A bunch of people going from Atlanta. Look Looks like to Miami.
Target 3010. I think everybody's about to close up here. So radar service is terminated. Frequency change. Please have a good night.
I got East South American 3010 with you.
Right, Bravo Romeo across Jaeger at 6,000 and change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good night.
Yeah, get 6,000 over to you, Tom. They go Romeo. See you about.
Club 6, you're the only one I'm still talking to. Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good night.
Alright, over to Unicom 5 Club 6. One 182. All right, we good. We go chat with the cabin crew. Make sure they're ready for arrival. Let me see how we're doing on top of descent. Yep, we still got. Still got time. Be right back. Alright, cool. We're back. How we doing here? Good? Got about 30 minutes of flight remaining. Alright, let's see here again. One niner right. Probably exit on Delta 4. Left on Bravo. Oh, sorry. Left on Delta. Right on Bravo across 1-4. On Bravo. Look good. let's go ahead and start our descent. We'll make it 11. Now let's go ahead and put in our performance. Alright, 19 right. 197, I believe. .96. See, their temperature is 31. Wind is 180 at 10. No ice, cap 1. 128, so we're going to do 133. That's looking good. Go heading mode. Hey JMB, welcome to the stream. Hope all is good. Yeah, we're on our descent here into Wichita. Got about maybe about 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes of flight remaining. Oh, very cool. All right. right, so, well, I was going to say, looking at the winds favor 1.9er. So that's what we're going with. Yep, coming in from the north, that makes sense. So we'll pass the field and then come in from the north there on 1.9er right. All right, let's go 1500.
Destination ATIS is 125.15.
All right, let's check it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've landed there before, but I don't think I have any custom scenery for Wichita, so we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna be, so I think it's 235. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, 135, and then we'll cut over, fly over 235 on final. All right, cool. Well, no pressure. I hope I do okay on the landing, but we'll see what the area looks like there. All right, let's look at our plate there. Frequency 1105, that's tuned in. Final approach course 196, that's tuned in. We got our minimums. I'm going to go through the checklist here. We're not going to do approach briefing here. Auto brake is set and landing data is set. All good. Got about 15 minutes of flight remaining. Yeah, that sounds about right. 235. It goes like right over. Oh, the final's right next to it. Actually, 1.9er left kind of goes over it, but 1.9er right, close enough there. Yep, so we'll be coming up, probably 135. That's going to be our downwind leg. Like nice weather over there. Yep, I am using real-time weather. Just looking at the METAR, it looks good. Wind from the south at 10 knots, visibility's 10. Got temperatures there is 88. Really nice. Oh, that's very neat. I'm gonna fly about 2 miles from your house. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm following the route here, no problem. We'll be taking a look out the window. Alright, 29905 is set. Turn the belts on. Alright, and then let's look at the approach here. Looks like 3,000. 3,600. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, what's the town there? Well, I mean, it is by Wichita, right? So, on the west side. I'm going to be flying right over Wichita. Now we're about 50 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, in about 15 minutes we will begin the landing approach procedure. Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened. Hold down the armrests and leave the windows open during landing. From now on, the use of toilets is prohibited and the entrances to them will be closed.
Alright, let's go 250. And a little bit of speed brake. Alright, 250, lights on. Goes sterile cockpit. we got Arkansas River here. Cool. All right, we'll go ahead and switch up to CTAF. We'll put advisory on COM2. And we can switch nav to Green Needles 1. Got some kind of interesting haze or fog or whatever it is. I'm not sure if that's like that in real life. We'll see how it is closer to the ground.
Class Charlie below in 11.4 miles.
Here we are. Beautiful outside view. Alright, we got this, I think it's some kind of Air Force base here that we're passing. There's a bunch of airports here. Look, there's an airport here. Right, we're passing one right there. That's the Air Force Base. I believe that's downtown Wichita. There's another airport here. How about that? Yeah, okay. Copy that. Alright, let's go 230. Yeah, a little bumpy. Let's go 220. And we'll turn base. Alright, how's the scenery looking? So that's Bel Air. Hey, what's up, Ace? Oh, all good, no worries. No worries. Alright, there's the airport. Now we'll go ahead and turn here. Alright, how's the scenery looking? It's pretty good to me. Wichita traffic, PRJ Pilot Club 6, turning 10-mile final, runway 19er right, Wichita. Alright. Alright, we got the loc. Start our turn. And we'll go ahead and go manage speed mode. Alright, glide slope captured. Flaps 1. Give me all the lights. Let's go flaps 2. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm now like 6-mile final. I got time there. Gonna go flaps 3, gear down.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Alright, flaps 4. Alright, we're exiting left. and flaps 5.
1,000. 2 mile final runway 19 right.
Let me just run through the checklist. Lights, gear, flaps. We got it.
Sync rate.
We got it.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
All right, not bad. I think it was okay. Now we're going to be exiting Delta 4. Wichita traffic, ERJ Pilot Club 6, clear of 19 right, and we're taxiing on Delta. I'm going to cross 14 on Bravo, Wichita. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and turn on APU. And let's look at our rate. Anybody's got any guesses? Yeah, very cool. All right, well, let's look what we got for the rate. All right, we'll take that. It's not the best. Good pitch angle, good bank angle. 368, a little rough, but we'll take it. All right, so we're supposed to go on Bravo. I got to talking. Yeah, we'll look at the terminal. I'm not sure. I think this is the default one. I don't think I have anything special for this one. All right, APU's on. Let's turn the strobe on. Wichita traffic. ERJ Pilot Club 6, crossing 14 on Bravo.
32.
All right, strobe off. let's do Charlie. I don't see any whatchamacallit, jetways. Where are the jetways? Go to Charlie 2. Wait, it's the old terminal? Alright, where's new terminal? Well, anyways, we'll just park up here. It's all good. Taxi lights off. Yeah, we're at the terminal, but there's like no gates. So I will just stop here, it's fine. Okay, why is engine 1 doesn't want to stop? Hang on, something's happening here, guys. 1 second. Now we did it. All good now. Oof. Yeah, that's really awesome. All right, let me catch up with the comments here. The new one is in the same area as the old one that built it right next to each other. Oh, I see. I got you. Yep. Well, that's all right. I mean, it looks what it looks like, so it's all right. Everything's good here. We'll just run the APU, that's fine. All right, awesome. I wanted to remind you that today's flight has been brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alright guys, appreciate you tuning in as we flew from San Antonio, Texas to Wichita. Kansas. Good stream. Hope you guys had a good time, and we'll catch you on the stream next time. Alright, see you.